Hello and welcome to another episode of Open the Door. I almost forgot the show name. Anyway, Open the Door. In this show, we discuss personal matters. Personally, what matters to you? There's the intro. Alright, so disclaimer. I'm not in any way a psychologist, psychiatrist, counselor, therapist of any kind. Don't play one on TV. I don't get paid for it. I do it all the time in daily life, but I don't get paid for it. I should, huh? I was thinking about that actually, and maybe I'll go into that field. But I mean, we're talking like minimum 4 to 8 years of school. Oh my gosh, that's too much. Right now, that's too much of a commitment for me to handle. So, all right. So anyway, this episode is called Nature versus DeMeanOr. Oh, volume just went up. That was weird. So anyway, your nature is who you are on the inside. DeMeanOr is who you portray or pretend to be. Or sorry, not pretend necessarily, but who you show the world you are on the outside. You could be a raging, inferno on the inside, but you're calm and cool on the outside. Nature versus DeMeanOr, Instead of nature versus nurture, I don't know. But yeah, so there might be some, content in this that you may not like. That's why I put explicit content. I might say fucking A or something like that. So, and you might not like it. So there you go. If what I talk about you don't like, you are always welcome to hit that skip button. Head on over to one of those awesome other podcasts and listen to them. I won't be that sad. I promise. I won't cry. Alright, so I won't cry. For that. I'm sure I'll cry for some other reason. Okay, so your nature, who you are on the inside. I believe who we all are on the inside is not necessarily who we are or portray or pretend to be on the outside. Sure, there's some people out there that are like, what you see is what you get. I'm an open book, blah, blah, blah. For me, and vast amount of other people, that is not the case. Like for me, there's a highly probable chance that you will not see who I actually am on the inside. Ever. No matter how close you are to me in my life. Ever. Because I don't want to show that person. Or I don't want to be that person. So I just bury it deep down. I mean, don't get me wrong, on this podcast, sometimes on my Facebook Live, I'll be depressed as hell, I'll be like, God damn fucking motherfuckers, I'm so depressed. Not like that. There's that explicit language I talked about. So, not like that. I mean, I'll be depressed. I'll let you know what's going on. But it's only because, I'm behind these walls, of the internet. I mean, video, yeah. Audio, I think it's more closed off. It's more inhibited is not the word. It's more isolated. Like right now, I'm in a truck in a sleeper cab. Just me. So I can say whatever I want. Although this is live, so it's going out on the internet. Live or not, I mean, it's going out on the internet when I'm done this episode. So, I mean, when you hear this, it's from me. It's from who I am. On the outside, I pretend all day long. You know why? Because of you fine people. Because of my family. I don't want people to know, if I don't want you to know, you're not going to know. You see me, oh my god, you look so happy, oh my god. As oh man, I can't remember his name now. I feel so bad. John Lovitz. There you go. Acting. Exactly. We're all actors in our own right. Whether you went to school for it or not, you got some acting in you. Use those chops. Okay. But yeah, so I mean, it's actually really easy to act. In a certain extent. Let me cover that real quick before I get all this hate mail. I haven't got any kind of mail. Anyway, so. Before I get tons of hate mail about it's so hard to act, blah, blah, blah. You have no idea. I'm like, don't get me wrong. All of you went to school for acting. Awesome. You guys are great at it. Well, most of you. Those who I've seen, those who I believe. I gotta believe the character, I mean. Oh, excuse me. But if you want to act a certain way, and you've put so much behind it, then it's gonna work. It's gonna work out for you. You just gotta believe. You just gotta, Problem is sometimes your belief is a lie, or You believe in that lie. You believe in a lie so much that it becomes the truth. And I mean, that's pretty much what acting is all about: lying, pretending. So you pretend you're happy. You pretend everything is honky dory. Oh, that's a funny word. Words, honky dory. You pretend everything is good, when all in all, it is not great. 1 second. Got some Alicia Keys in the background, falling. Ugh, that woman can sing. Let's play some real quick. Alright, we'll let it play in the background there. So, anyway, sorry about that little interruption there. Anyway, so you're portraying this person that you want everybody to believe that you are. So, well, for me, nobody else feels depressed around me. That's not my goal. My goal is to make people happy. And they'd be like, oh my god, I'm so depressed. Who wants to hang out with that guy, Nobody. So, excuse me. So when you see me kicking it on the street with my homies, drinking a 40, okay, if you ever see that, that's not me. It's a man. It's a body snatcher. Yeah. No, I don't do that. So, if you ever see me in public, excuse me. Wow, I am. I try to be top of my game. Don't get me wrong. I slip up. There's days you'll catch me at my weak moments. But that's who we are. We're all weak, one way or another. Weak in the knees from love. Weak in the knees from our knees hurting from being weak, because we're in pain. I don't know. There's all kinds of ways. Depression takes many forms. That is a weird statement in its own right, I guess. I guess, yeah, mentally, of course. Physically, emotionally, psychologically. It could take, so people can see nuances and stuff like in your change in your step. Yeah, you can read body language. So you can read body language. Someone's slumped over, obviously something's wrong physically, or they're just emotional, like, oh, I'm so tired, I don't want to do anything right now, blah 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 blah. So you're gonna see it on the presence. You can probably feel it too. Empathetic. That's not right. Empathetic. I always get those things mixed up. Anyway, if you know what it is, let me know. Empathic, empathetic. Give me that. I can totally look it up right now. In fact, we'll do that. Let's look it up. Let's Google that stuff. So I'm gonna give you the defined demeanor. DEMEANOR. Outward behavior or bearing. So who you show on the outside. Let's go ahead and define nature. The basic or inherent features of something / someone, and especially when seen as characteristic of it. So, we're nature. I think we strive to be happy. We strive to be better. But our demeanor necessarily won't show that position. We'll always see. I believe we always want to put our best foot forward, but that's not necessarily the case. Let's head on back to the music here. Yeah. Oh, my auto DJ just ran out. What the heck? There we go. Here we go. Yeah, nice. Okay, so what are we defining? Hold on. Empathic there. Empathic. There we go. Of relating to or characterized by empathy, the psychological identification with the feelings, thoughts, or attitudes of others. A sensitive, empathic school counselor. Also empathic. There we go. That's what it was. Is empathetic even a word? Empathetic. Maybe. The definition of empathic is having the ability to... Oh, there we go. So, Empathetic? No. Empathic. Yeah, empathetic. Okay. Alright, so I was right. Alright. So, yeah, empathetic. It just sounds like pathetic. It's so weird. I'm gonna go ahead and Google pathetic. Arousing pity, especially through vulnerability or sadness. Oh, I guess so. Yeah. I guess so. Alright then, there you go. Impressions. I'm guilty. No. Yeah. Alright, so back to Spreaker. Some Ahmad back in the day playing for you. Kid anymore, but someday say wish I was a kid again. We all wish we were kids again, unless you have a really bad childhood, which actually I did in a way. I mean, it was, traumatic, but it wasn't like bad per se. I mean, to the point of like 7, 8, or 9 or so. I was a child. I did childish things, I grew up around 11 or 12, Like, after that, I mean, although that's like preteen, teen, so your childhood is kind of gone at that point too. Anyway, you're growing, you're learning who you are. I barely know who I am now. I kind of know who I am, I guess. I don't know. So anyway, between those years, I'm like confused about what I am, who I am, what I want to be, and all that stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong. Now I'm like, I don't know who I am for sure. Still, I don't know what I want to be. I mean, I want to do film. That's what I want to do. But I also want to be a counselor, an astronaut, a cowboy. No, I just can't. Not an astronaut. I can't go to space, but I can rope some stuff. No, physically I can't do that either. So, okay, scratch that on the astronaut. Scratch the cowboy. A counselor is doable. Filmmaking, of course. So, filmmaking counselor. Boom, double jobs. Yeah. Anyway, then I had no time to bring you this fine podcast here. So, yeah. Again, I just wanted to leave you guys a disclaimer. In any way, I'm not a therapist at all, but I hope the way I do the podcast, it's like therapy for other people. It's like therapy for myself a little bit as well. If I'm out there and these, radio waves, my hand's doing like the wave motion. Radio waves like hit you and they're like, oh my God, this is so awesome because it helped you, then great. If it doesn't help you, whatever. If you think it helps somebody else, share it, like it, love it, do it, Do it. Make your own podcast, that's what I meant. Make your own podcast. Talk about whatever. Send me the link, because I want to hear it. So, go and send me the link at joshmihal@gmail.com. gmail.com. I can't spell. I do have a Google number, too, which no one's ever used yet. Come on, people. Call my Google number. Leave me a Google message. It's weird. A Google voicemail. I can get it through my phone. And the phone number for that's voicemail is area code 916-538-4615. Area code 916-538-4615. Call it up, leave a voicemail, say, hey, I liked your podcast, or hey, do this instead, or whatever, Let me know. I mean, request, sure. I'm not going to necessarily do it to that. I mean, I might do my own version of it, of course, but be like, you should do this. The idea of a podcast is doing whatever you want to do. Yeah, so, I mean, go out, do whatever you feel like doing in podcasting. I have like 5 or 6 of them now. There's another one I'm doing. I don't even know what it's called. No, I know what it's called. Let's see, hold on. So I know I'm gonna do one tonight. Another one called, I'll do what I recommend tonight, and then that'll be it, actually. I haven't done Now That's a Good Read in a while, but what is back shots? Oh, that's my back. Duh. No, so I have another one called What the Funny. It's not out yet. It's just like literally like me and my friend talking, and I think it's hilarious. We talk about just stupidest shit. So, ooh, explicit language. Yeah. So okay. So back to nature. Your nature is, again, who you are on the inside. Who defines you, or what defines you.